Boombayah.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today. And this one is for Boombayah by BLACKPINK, brand new YG girl group. So let's jump right in. Here we go.
Blackpink in your area. Blackpink in your area. Being a bad girl, I know I am. And I'm so hot, I need a fan. I don't want a boy, I need a man. Click, clack, bada bing, bada boom. 문을 박차면 모두 날 바라본 굳이 애써 노력 안 해도 모든 남자들의 고피가 방.
Like how they got into this beat, a lot more exciting than the intro.
내 손에 butterfly 흔히 네가 말로만 듣던 걔가 나야 Jenny. 춤추는 불빛이 날 감싸고 도네. Black to the pink 어디서.
This section is just really characteristically YG sounding. Definitely something like I could imagine 21 doing in the past.
이 분위기가 좋아. 난 지금 네가 좋아.
Really like their vocals.
정말 반했어. 오늘 밤 너와 춤추고 싶어. Boombayah.
YG seems to really like this sort of scale or mode kind of color. Used it in a lot of music in the past. Really like how it's implemented here though.
이제 달려야지 뭘 어떡해 난 철없어 겁 없어 man Middle finger up F you pay me 90s baby I pump up the jam 달려봐 달려봐 오빠야 Lambo 오늘은 너와 나 젊으면 gamble 감히 난 막지마 혹시나 누가 날 막아도 I'ma go brrr Rambo 네 손이 내 허리를 감싸고 도네
Did they really just do that?
매는 색다른 네 눈빛은 I know you wanna touch Like touch 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 touch
Oh, that's really cool. Really like her voice. This one too. Sounds like they got that nice detune effect on her voice. Really makes it sound awesome. Good singer too, obviously. I just like how they're processing it.
Boombayah.
Yeah, this kind of section at the end is very kind of YG 21 characteristic type of sound too. And that's it. Well, I have to say this was very, very interesting to me, and I actually like this a lot. Obviously, they're kind of following the YG trend, doing more of a hip-hop, rap type of sound for most of their groups, but I think this group actually pulls it off really well. Some of the rapping was actually really awesome, some really tight rhythmic stuff thrown in there, and the rapping overall I thought just showed a lot of potential, a lot of promise. And I know people are going to get mad at me for saying this or even bringing up the name 21 when I'm talking about another group, but quite frankly I don't care. This group I think has taken some of the best elements of 21, the things that YG has seen really worked well for that group, and they've put a new spin on it, put it in a fresh new context, and I think it's a really, really cool combination of sounds. When I was mentioning earlier that sort of characteristic YG sound or 21 sound, 21 is obviously an extremely iconic and pivotal K-pop group, and being one of the biggest groups on YG, I'd say they account for a large portion of that overall YG sound. So obviously you can hear some similarities in this new group, BLACKPINK, but what I really do like is that even though you can clearly hear them using some ideas that 21 have used in the past, or even Big Bang, other YG groups have used in the past, they're integrating it into their music in a very different kind of fresh new way, rather than trying to just rehash old ideas or rehash old successes. So I think that's a really smart move on YG's part. You know, 21 has not been that active recently, and although I don't think at all that BLACKPINK is a replacement for 21, I do think it's kind of smart to touch on some of the stylistic areas that 21 has been good at as a way to really appeal to those fans and traditionally YG fans with this brand new group BLACKPINK. So the mixing, the production, the songwriting was really cool. There are some small areas where I thought it was a little bit stripped down, a little bit cliche with the musical styles they were using, but obviously that's a stylistic choice thing, and those areas didn't really last very long, so they kind of used them as breaks or transitions between other parts of the song. So it didn't bother me nearly as much as if they would have like made entire sections of the song out of musical cliches. So I'm actually really excited about this group. It's definitely something a little bit different, but also reminiscent of the past from YG. And as I mentioned before, the rappers I think have a lot of potential, but don't forget the singers. I know everybody's going to be talking about the rappers, but the actual sung vocals in this song were equally as impressive. So let's jump back into the song, listen to it again, and see what we can find. Here we go. They kind of set you up here. This sounds more like a solo CL track. You think it's going to be a certain kind of beat, certain kind of pace.
Blackpink in your area. Being a bad girl, I know I am.
Immediately changes right there.
I don't want a boy.
I like the kind of dissonant vocals layered there too.
Click, clack, bada bing, bada boom. When it bop, tell me more than I, bada boom.
And it really gets into the groove right in the first verse. Some of these kind of rap motifs remind me a little bit of Missy Elliott, and I really like that influence. I'm a big fan of her. Listen how massive that sounds. That reverse reverb coming in too.
Boombayah. Yeah, 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 boombayah.
Really set up the drop there. Definitely more of like a club beat focused chorus, but enough vocals on there to not sound, you know, too sparse. Obviously there's more vocals the second time through. This is like, we pause for a second for our self-promotion. Back to the song. I'm sorry, I can't help but think of that meme kid who's like the ratata kid that makes the gun noises. It's just, maybe they don't know about that, but it's hilarious to me. Super effective use of effects there with that reverse reverb.
Boombayah.
Who is that girl? She can sing. She might be my favorite so far. I need to get to know this group a lot better, but so far I really like her voice.
Boom boom ba, boom boom ba. Oppa. Yeah 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 yeah. Oppa. Yeah 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 yeah.
This section, although it has nothing to do with Twice, for some reason reminds me a little bit of Twice. I think just the composition, having like the weird different elements and then like the yelling, definitely kind of goes along with that newer girl group trend of having kind of a mishmash of styles all packed into one song. Twice has done it. I think Oh My Girl has done it. There's a couple other groups I can't think of right now, but it's like a younger, current, new generation girl group type of thing that they've been doing more often. And I can see that, I think that's what they were going for here, kind of packing in some contrasting styles. So very interesting stuff. So very impressive. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I think YG is definitely on the right path with this group, and they seem to be really talented. I think they've got a lot of potential, and as I said before, I don't think that this is a replacement for 21, even though it might kind of appear that way because 21 hasn't been doing anything for a while. But whether or not they were supposed to be a replacement or not in YG's eyes, I do think that just because of the similarities, you know, 4-member girl group, 4-member girl group, they have some really big shoes to fill. And I think people are going to kind of hold them to that by default, even subconsciously, just because of the label that they're coming from. But so far, I think they're really handling that well, and they're definitely stepping up to the plate. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about all this. What do you think YG's strategy for this group will be in the future, and what do you think it really was behind the scenes for this debut? Anyway, thanks so much for watching this music video reaction / review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.